Hey folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This video for Wednesday, July 20th, 2011 is brought to you by Realtic. Alright guys, markets are having a pause day after a monster cycle rally. Yes, again, the cycle date was last Monday right here. Notice how you have a pivot on that day. Down, up, that's your cycle date. Huge rally yesterday, pause day today. That's exactly how cycles again turn around. And again, knowing that, we positioned ourselves long after being short into that cycle, and again, mastered the markets with significant profits. Some of the recent profits, guys, you know what they are? Well, I talked about them yesterday. Obviously, Broadcom was a major player here. We loaded the boat on Broadcom. That's up again today. This is where we bought Broadcom, and look at the move in the last couple days. Another one, I gave this one out in the free video yesterday. I called it BAC, Bank of America. The buy entry was down here at $9.40 to 45 cents. It hit $10 today. Many people were too scared to go in yesterday, but if you know the methodology, if you know the charts, you step up and buy when the institutions are buying. That's what we do here at In the Money Stocks. If you're a research center guy, if you're a chat room person, you're going to get the information that the pros get, the hedge funds get, the institutions get. When do you buy? When do you sell? And ultimately, instead of being the average person out there who's selling on Bank of America down here, you're the one loading the boat when everyone else is panicking, and you're riding it up for profits. I'm already out half of my long BAC play with a break-even stop now, and I'm going to ride the second half up. It's rinse and repeat here at In the Money Stocks, folks. That's what it's all about. So good job across the board. I love it across the board here. The profits continue. It doesn't matter whether the market's going up or the market's going down. There's a way to make money, and we are going to be doing it. Alright, I'll show you a couple of trades in a little while that I like into the afternoon session. Apple Computer having big earnings, but the fact is, Apple, while it's up $11.50 today, it's off the highs. But the key is, again, to remember the market had a huge day yesterday. All eyes are now turning over to the debt ceiling issues here and kind of watching that very closely. There was the Gang of Six budget plan that came out yesterday. That's getting a mixed reaction. It might be the best reaction we've seen from any one specific plan across party lines. The market wants this taken care of, folks. The market does not want to deal with this. They want to know for certain that this is taken care of. If you get that in the next couple days, you should have some more upside in this market, and that's what I do expect. And again, I do expect a plan to pretty much be almost passed by the end of this week, and essentially be passed by next week, and it should be taken care of. All right, so we'll just continue to watch that. If it doesn't happen, by the way, then you're in some trouble. This market's in some trouble, but again, it's very unlikely at this point. Dollar is down again today as things continue to calm in Europe. As things calm in Europe and things don't look so dire, then the euro can rally, and when the euro rallies, the dollar declines. The dollar declining, obviously, is the dog that wags the tail, which is the market, and that, again, is exactly what we're seeing here and continuing to watch. So keep a close eye on that, and again, we will continue to follow some trades here towards the end of the day, which I want to give you guys. And again, ones for you to watch. If you want exact entries and exits, then you've got to join the Research Center. You got to join the intraday stock chat, and you'll get these swing trades alerts as we give them out live. All right. So let's continue to see here exactly what else is making a move today. Amazon.com. Let's take a look at Amazon, down about $2. Nasdaq's down a little. Even with Apple's earnings, again, which were very, very good, they are slowly fading a little bit here. And again, it looks to me as if the markets just need a pause day. They need to reevaluate, after such a big gain day yesterday. What is one sector that's outperforming? Well, you could have probably guessed it by earlier in the video, me mentioning Bank of America. Financials, folks. Financials are having a big day today. Bank of America up 3, make that 4% almost on the day, or about 4%. That's a monster move there. Goldman Sachs, which had bad earnings yesterday, is rebounding today. What I liked about Goldman Sachs, take a look at the daily chart. Bad earnings, and the stock reverses yesterday and closes almost on the flat line. Today, surging to the upside almost $5. What is that telling us? It's telling us that the bad earnings from Goldman Sachs and Bank of America were already baked into the stock price. Look at the stock price recently, folks. Again, the amateurs, they panic down here and they sell. The pros, what are you doing? You're loading the boat. I personally bought Bank of America. You could have bought Goldman Sachs. You could have bought JP Morgan. You could have bought Wells Fargo. It doesn't really matter. Ultimately, the profits are there to be had. And you have to know this stuff, because if you're going to be a good swing trader will make 100% a year or more in their portfolio. You have to be on the right side of the trade to make that type of return, and the only way to do that is to learn from the pros by joining the Research Center or joining the Intraday Stock Chat. Again, I mentioned this yesterday, folks, in the hot charts and alerts, which again, we give out alerts every single day. Not one loser in the last month. I think you have to go back to June 16th to find the last time we took a stop out on any play. That's over a month ago. And again, before that, it was almost another month before the last loser. The 90% success rate holds true here at In the Money Stocks. That's what it's all about, folks. And again, look at this stock here this afternoon. This is starting to make a move. This is ZOOM. I like this chart here, folks. Again, the reason why you moved up here now, you're below the 20 moving average, but it's starting to pop. And the reason why I like this afternoon, folks, is because it's going on the back of ZSTN. ZSTN is having a big move today. Look at the move recently. This is the same type of company in China. These Chinese stocks continue to be hot, so watch this zoom here as it continues to move up. I think it gets through 250. If it gets through 250, it blows through here pretty big. And again, we'll watch to see how that progresses. But nonetheless, looks very, very good to me as a possible upward move on the back of ZSTN and Apple. They both do wireless and handsets and so forth. So it makes sense that you probably would get a little bit of a push here off of Apple's earnings. Apple had big moves in China. China off of Apple news was big. If you guys read the PR from Apple, it looks like if they figured out how to make money in China big time, and that's why their earnings were so good. So it makes sense that ZSTN and Apple, on the back of Apple, and ZOOM, which is the one I like now after Zoom has run here, ZOOM, would make moves to the upside. And Zoom is actually trading up about 8 cents to 249 now on the upside. So very nice move there. And again, we'll watch to see how that all plays out this afternoon. But that's a small cap little tidbit there that I wanted to give everyone here going into the afternoon session. All right, other small caps are making a move. We made some great money on OXGN today. Saw that was starting to run, although it has pulled back since then. And again, looking through my list, Research in Motion down again. That stock continues to waver. I talked about this when it was $30, saying it was going to go to about 22 or 21. It's already down to 26, so that probably continues down. The only thing you have to be careful on with that one is buyout rumors. There's a buyout rumor every other day, it seems, on that one, which will pop it up for a short while before it heads back down. Chevron and Exxon are down today. And again, if we take a look at oil, the USO, let's look at that. You can see the USO is down 35 cents today. Really ugly collapse here recently. Let's take a look at the dollar. Dollar's not really getting a bid, so that's just more of a demand structure on the USO on oil that's getting a pullback here. Definitely something to watch there, all right? So that's that. GLD is having an up day again today after down day yesterday. It's back up again today, although not eclipsing yesterday's drop. And the SLV is up as well. 57-cent move up is a very nice move on the SLV. All right, guys, again, take the Research Center free trial, take the chat free trial, 7 days, make some money, make enough money to probably pay for a year or so of the services, and then ultimately come join us for life. That's what we're looking for here, folks. And again, we have the best traders in the world. We've trained them ourselves. We'll train you and make money with us, bottom line. Take care, guys.